The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Our road was a...
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Very nice. Let's take a look.
Let us be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone of any adventure.
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
We get over there.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We're to be guided to our destination.
Yeah.
Let's try to follow along.
If you remember the guy in the prison,
Right
I think
you are.
he wants to know about this place.
ASUS sting is yours to wield.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely in any scholar's dream.
I
Det
knew
var
it
så
to be
dog,
so.
but it's not able to get through it. Tensions twixt Vermont and Batal reaches their peak 40 years ago, when both nations were devastated by a prolonged bout of bad weather that resulted in successive coup failures, crop failures. Hard times turn the starving populace against one another, eventually culminating in an desperate clash of several hundred soldiers, though it produced no victors, resulting in only more meaningless deaths. Upon the site of this battle now stands a cenotaph in memory of the fallen. Good to know.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here, I wonder?
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Let me get that.
We can go up or we can go forward. And we cannot go forward. Let's go up. This is the hole we jumped over. I think that's all.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
So we have a fiber. We can remove it. Erase.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
And let's see if we can talk to that guy in the prison.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Only person I believe in is myself.
I mislike the look of this. Unsavory.
Yeah, they're attacking me.
I shan't let them harm you.
What's inside here? Oh, it's that place.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
What's that fancy
Time
fellow?
was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got or in Batal.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Mission if you are we on now? The stolen throne. There should be a house here we can buy.
So what'll it be? Not to twist your arm, but this is a rare opportunity to own a bit of property in Vermont.
That's
Many
right.
thanks, sir. With this, you're a regular citizen of...
Thought you should have this. Pray, follow me.
Let's deposit. It's full for some reason. Why is she not using the hat?
Just about.
That's fine.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
The decision of which task to prioritize
So we check that one. Number 4, race.
is the Arisen's to make.
Still think we should try and talk to that guy inside the prison. Maybe after a nap. See if that helps the aggro.
Such quietude is a blessing.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
I'll have an early supper.
Even I know when to shut the trap. What should I do?
Someone to talk to.
Moment I let down my guard, I'm done.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities?
Dick greases hands, Waltz.
Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Let's take him through the sewers. Oh, wrong way.
You!
Why is there?
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
I must hold fast!
Dark road again.
What was I to do today? Let's check my ledger.
Seems this is where my luck
Wait
runs
for
out.
your equipment to come.
That such peace. Framed
But the guy's still up there. Why is he still up there? Now he's moving.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Such quietude is a blessing.
waiting on that report.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once.
We can try and do it.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Welcome. Welcome to tie my boots.
This is not where he is.
Got to sweep and dust before a big supper. Always another errand to see to. They shan't be able to take their eyes off us. Sometimes I wonder.
We have to wait here.
Well met, sir.
I've the spirit of a woman half my age. I have a feeling there's good coin to be made here.
And one more time. And he's out.
Gotta be in the thick of things, mate. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Tell me of the magistrate.
It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent To visit man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom? He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim.
Tell me of the Queen
How
Regent.
fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
I know not what to make of this.
ASUS. Now there's a name to remember. Here already, are we?
Let's talk to the buyer.
Hoi, friend! Have any time for me today? I dare
That's
say
when.
we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Right you are.
Take a look at the missions, I think. Let's try this one.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade, if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
But that's
You
also
have our gratitude. Lead
need
the way.
some special clothes for the masquerade. This one might be good enough. And this one. And that one. Let's try that. But first we talk to that
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
girl up here.
No harm in picking a few.
Good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to show my appreciation.
Perfect. See those. Run, remove. Now it looks fancy.
Follow me, if you would. Here we are.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker. See?
The sooner my duties are
in a
completed,
contemplative
the better.
mood.
Always sets me to think.
Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Macau.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Always sets me to think.
Not yet.
This armor seemed better.
Such
So-
variety is a blessing.
Need to talk to somebody. That might be the guy.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
Would seem our
Think he's
sovereign has
feeling
recovered.
Leave me be.
Let's talk to him.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
What is life without a little spice?
Okay.
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
Someone comes looking for a fight. I won't say
Is there
no.
nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Politics are no concern of mine.
I'm not quite sure what you're looking for. Let's take a look at the quest. You have to attend a masquerade and seek an opportunity to draw near the false sovereign, but in order to gain entry to the masquerade hall, you must first dress in formal raiment and don a mask. We already did that. It's just
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
let's just go around and talk to
Might as
people.
well make merry while the wine flows.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time. I find it liberating to hide.
These festivities are part and part.
Is this fast truly to the sovereign's taste?
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry. Whatever could you want from me?
No time to talk, I'm afraid.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
You were posted
So,
from the passage yesterday, aye? Next time.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
the weapons are making sounds around here. But I've been all around. Probably on the wall. Behind there. Out of lantern oil. No. There's a door here. Now we're getting somewhere.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like. You won't find
In here.
I've been here the whole time. Open up! Open this door right now. We're coming in. Get out!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Let's see if there's any chests around.
Whatever am I to do?
Teary eyes all round. We've a lot. So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Not every
Sit down.
Last night's patron.
I only pray no ruffians come calling.
Mayhap I ought change profession.
A lonely place. But not without its charm.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Oh, please let our patron pick another tonight.
Nice place, this. I'm in no
It's a shame. How I like it.
This place is very...
Always sets me to thinking. Life's been pretty
Let me
kind to
think
me.
on this a moment.
As quiet as a mill pond here.
So the weapons was making a lot of noises, but I am unable to see any chests.
What a delightful breeze.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Let's go this way.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brandt will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're unable to continue this way.
Nice place to sit and watch the world.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Well spotted.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Naught goes amiss. I've a headache as 'tis.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Could use a dash of salt.
Naught of import ever happens here.